Ow, 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 ow. This is a good Friday song. It's a real good Friday song.
Yeah,
I like
it is. It's not bad.
Hold on, I got to fix my backdrop.
Come on, don't expose the.
There we go.
It's behind the scenes, man. You're letting them in on the what's behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the man behind the WIRX curtain. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, hey,
I'm not in my basement at all. I'm in
Fiji.
WIRX land.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, what a terrible land to be stuck in. If that's purgatory, you're screwed.
A lot of Bush going to be played.
Yeah. Everything's in. I don't think so. Anyway, welcome to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock. It's Hunter. Happy Friday. Don't forget, we are streaming. Catch us. We're on all your favorite platforms. More importantly, head over to the Plan B Show YouTube page. Oh, you tried to pop it, didn't you? You tried to pop it. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
What should we name it?
Harold. No.
Harold.
Cletus. Cletus the pimple. I like it.
Oh my
you tried to pop it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You knew better than that. It was we talked about this yesterday. If you're not on the stream, Hunter has got an egregious growth, just a disgusting thing on his face. This giant pus-filled sack. You look hideous. You look like Quasimodo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. All right, you make me sick. Good thing I'm not eating breakfast this morning. I'd throw up all over the place.
I'll pop it right over this camera.
No, you tried to. I could tell you tried to get it, and it didn't. It didn't go, did it? Now you just you.
No, I popped.
Oh, it
I
did.
got the top layer off.
But see, you got to get down in the root. You got to let it. You got to let it get to the surface, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Well, you throw like a Band-Aid. You need to Nelly it or something. That's gonna distract.
Talking about Cletus.
It's distracting. Can you go get a Band-Aid and do it like Nelly all morning? That's what I want.
Funny, I have one right here for
do
some
it.
reason.
I want Nelly it up for the morning. I love it.
Hey, it's better than having that thing sticking out. You know what? Like, if this was on, well, I'll say pretty much any woman.
Yeah.
It would not be going out. They wouldn't be going out in the town. No. All the plans would be canceled. I got a big zit on my face. That happens. They
probably talk about how they must be starting their period because their hormones are all out of whack.
She puts like toothpaste on it.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to dry it out. Oh yeah, get it.
I'm doing it weird with the camera.
Yeah, don't just go with the flow. There you go. Oh yeah,
that's weird looking.
I like the way you do. Oh no, that's Chingy. Batter up.
Oh no, I folded it. Damn it, I ruined it.
This is awful. I'm watching Hunter try to put a Band-Aid over his disgusting zit on his face. No, it's too high. Okay, there you go. No, you missed it. I can still see the bottom of it.
Damn it.
This is terrible. There you go. That's better. I like it. That's a good look for you.
It is.
You look like Nelly circa 2001.
Don't piss me off. You'll get shot.
Batter up.
You know?
Yep.
You got friends.
You do you? I wish it was like a Batman. I wish it was like a Batman Band-Aid or something like that.
See, I look cool now. They look great.
It actually, because you're freakishly tan, the Band-Aid does actually
kind of blends in a little bit.
It's if I bet you if someone just tuned in right now, dude, you can't tell. Like when you back up.
If I go back here.
Dude, you've tanned too much. When you're the same
I'm blending into the Band-Aid. This is great.
Honestly, you can't tell from that distance.
Yeah.
Just because I know it's there, I can kind of see it. But if I didn't know, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Who was the other? Wasn't there a chick who wore a Band-Aid?
From Salt and Pepper or
Salt and Pepper, or was it TLC?
Can't remember. Yeah, was it a Left Eye? Didn't she have a
Left
little
Eye? Yeah.
I think so, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
it looks good.
It's not bad. It really isn't. It isn't that.
No. And you know what? Yeah, it creates a story.
Yeah.
You know, you go out and be, oh, what happened? You know, and then it kind of breaks the ice.
Yeah. And the story is you got oily
shot.
Yes, right there. That's what it is.
Shot in the face.
With what? A pellet gun? A gun? A pellet gun? No, you gotta say like I was saving a baby from a burning orphanage and a nail from a board.
No, took a 12 gauge to the face.
I don't think that tracks. I don't know. No.
You want to see the wound? I'll pull the Band-Aid back.
Now, see, because it's only like you would need like, I don't know, a much larger Band-Aid. You know,
I got a strong face.
Oh, is that what it is? You got chained? You got dick?
I got 50 cented.
Yeah.
He got shot in the face.
He got shot like a bunch of times, didn't
he? Yeah. He had a bullet go through his cheek, I think.
Crazy, man.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I'm glad you covered that up because it was disgusting. So thank you. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. It is Brock and Hunter. We got to keep things moving here, folks. Enough of Hunter's Band-Aid fashion statement.
Yeah, don't make me angry.
That's right. He's gangsta. It's time for your morning dump.
Oh, it's got to be this one.
I like how you pulled up your practice knife first instead of the real one. Yeah.
I say you got one too, right?
I got mine. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I
need the Band-Aid to match it.
I haven't sent this to you yet. Speaking of our knives and your weird knife hobby, I haven't sent you any of these videos because I didn't want your wife to like get mad at me. But I found your dream girl. I did.
Really?
I did. There's this lady on social media, and she goes by like outdoor, like North Dakota Kate or something.
Switchblade Stacy,
something like that. Honestly, but her whole shtick is knives, and so she'll go over. She'll talk about knives. Good looking woman. You know, she knows what she's doing. I tell you what, I'll give her credit. I have yet to see her cleavage, which is surprising in this day and age.
Oh, nice.
She could make even more money flaunting her body. She's a good looking woman.
But she's actually using her skills and
her
hobbies.
All she does is talk about knives. She'll talk about like this knife. She's like, I just got this in. She goes to knife conventions. Honestly, she's got these cool skills. Like she's got knife skills. I was going to send it to her, but I didn't want your wife to get jealous. You know.
Here's why that's going to be a no for me, dog. Like Randy would say, because all women at some point go absolutely berserk. There's a time of the months where the switch flips, and I don't want no knife wielding crazy person next to me that knows how to use them.
The first video I saw was her showing this new like waistline knife, and she's like, I mean, fast in her hand. Yeah. Dude, she will Lorena Bob at you like that.
It'll be clean out. You won't even feel it.
I got a feeling she's single. I got a feeling she is, because even as hot as she is or good looking as she is, at some point, you're right, Hunter. You're going to do something stupid. You're going to forget to empty the dishwasher, and that's it. Knife to the neck.
At some point, I'm going to catch her sharpening her knife, staring at me.
What's the most somebody can be stabbed at once? Because you're going to find out. That's what it is. But she does have some cool videos. She talks about like knife laws and everything like that. So
she's actually using skills and not her boobs and butt to get likes. That's
it's
nice.
Actually it's kind of nice. It's refreshing.
It's very rare. It's a very rare occasion nowadays.
Yep. Yeah. And David said, local man found dead, body full of ninja stars and 35,000 stab wounds. Unbelievable. Anyway, well, hey, it's your morning dump brought to you by Pump That Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or 77. There you go. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah. Pumpthatseptic.com. Let's kick it off with this. It's No Pants Day today. First Friday in May is always celebrated as No Pants Day today. Let me guess, Hunter. No, wait. No, you never do the show without pants on. But do you have little pants? Do you have shorts on?
I'll show you. There can be nudity in the stream, right?
Not full. You can do ass, not frontal, not full frontal.
All right, ready? Am I wearing pants or not?
I think you're wearing shorts. Shorts.
So no, I'm not wearing pants.
Not full pants. Not full pants. Are you just in your? Are you just? What are those? I can't. Oh, you got shorts on. Yeah.
Hey, you guessed right. Ding, 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 ding.
I didn't know.
I know you have shorts on with no underwear. That should be the question.
I didn't know
underwear or not.
I didn't know Doug was joining us on the stream today. Dude,
hey, don't talk about my chopsticks. All right.
Yeah, I got shorts on too.
Yeah.
I got my shorts. I got my camo shorts. And you're correct, Hunter. I'm not wearing underwear. Absolutely not. I have very little between me and the world, my naked body.
So all your shorts are just stained up, huh?
No, again, you walk around like
now that you have the bidet. See, you should thank me for saving your shorts.
Before, I've taken my cleanliness, yes, to a new level. But before, I was the kind of guy that if I had to take care of business, I'd shower. I'd make so I could shower. So I had certain times. But now with my new bidet, my booty hole squirt gun.
I'm still not borrowing any shorts from you ever.
Well, you shouldn't, because my genitals have been on it, whether or not. I mean, that's a weird thing. Like for me, I could be invited to the most epic pool party in the world, right? I'm talking supermodels. I'm talking the nicest pool ever, right? Like, this is amazing. And it's like, Brock, it's going to be the greatest pool party you've ever been to. I get there. I'm like, oh, I forgot my swim trunks. They'd be like, well, don't worry. I have a pair for you. I'd be like, no, sorry, I'm not getting in the pool. Even at this epic pool party. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Now you got to put them on, and they can have that lining in it.
Weird
so
white
hugs
lining,
you know,
that weird white lining that how many people have peed in? Everyone's peed in it. Everyone's peed it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
it. Sack hammock.
That's gross. Anyway, back to no pants day today, Hunter. Gross swim trunks. We're actually going to go with some pants facts on no pants day. We're going to yin the yang here. Pants were invented to make horseback riding more comfortable, because riding bareback in a toga can really chafe, apparently. That's true. For a long time, we were just raw dogging horses' backs without our pants on. You think about that, loincloths and everything. Ooh, ow.
So cowboys, were they wearing underwear?
Yeah, they probably had like long johns, and I'm sure.
Long johns underneath the pants?
Honestly, you think about it, cotton is moisture wicking. So more than likely, they probably did. They probably had some moisture wicking cotton on underneath their cowboy jeans.
Another reason why I'm glad I was born in '85.
It's gonna be hot out in that range, man. That cotton underwear with the butt flap, more than likely.
Blazing sun.
The world's oldest pants were discovered in China. It's believed they were more than 3,000 years ago, made 3,000 years ago.
I think I've seen those pants. I think I've seen a picture of that.
Yeah.
And I want to say they were blue.
Were they blue?
I think they had they were blue. I did see those pants. It was a pretty wild picture.
Yeah. I feel like leather would make sense for a first pair of pants.
I want to say they were like stitched up and like almost looked like a quilt, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pieced together.
Did they have bedazzled pockets?
They did. It said
Ed Hardy on there.
Your chandelier jeans, man.
Some guy had a pair of bedazzled jeans from the buckle.
Right. Still got made fun of too.
Peacocking out there 3,000 years ago in ancient China.
Right.
When they were new,
lucky you in the zipper.
What? Where'd you get those? When they were new, pants were so controversial that England's Cambridge University ordered that any student who wore them to class should be considered absent. Excuse me, young lad, are you wearing pants? What are you wearing? It is only. What would you wear instead?
I know, like a toga. Is that what you said, or like a
no?
Put your dress back on.
No, this was England's Cambridge University, so maybe it was like the knickers that had like maybe that was proper. You couldn't wear full pants. They couldn't go down. You had to wear your Jenkos instead. That just went 3/4 down to your shit. So Jenkos were okay back in the day, but
I do know back in the Victorian era. Like even like young boys would wear dresses up until like 7 years old.
Yeah,
because the parents wouldn't want to buy him pants yet because they were expensive, and a lot of kids didn't live past 5. If he got to 7 years old, the parents were like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna live, so let's get him some pants."
I believe up until like the early 1900s, boys wore pink, like baby boys wore more like pink and everything.
And you know what those were? Those were hand-me-downs. There was a hand-me-down from before, even if it was a girl or a boy, but it seemed like it was always dresses because
no. I think you're mistaking the color I'm talking about for sure. Like actually, I think my grandfather like has like his when he was a toddler, it was just like a dress. It was like whatever it was, like it was just like a long nightshirt. But no, boys more historically wore pink, I believe. And girls wore blue, and then for some reason, like I believe in the 1900s, it switched up, huh? Yeah. They had little curly hair, and they licked lollipops. Boys used to look like Little Debbie, and then it switched over for some reason. I don't know why.
Isn't that wild?
Last fact here: the world's most expensive pair of mass-produced pants are Escada jeans made with Swarovski crystals. They cost $10,000 a pair.
Some Bill Schwarzkys. What were they?
Bill Swarovski's pants. Swarovski, you know the crystals. I can't say Swarovski crystals. I'm not fancy enough to say that word, but anyway, it's $10,000 a pair for those jeans.
Jesus, why?
Dude,
No pair of pants should be. And you know why is it a pair of pants? Is that two pants, or is that just one?
So one leg is a pant leg, and so that's technically a pant, and then you have a pair of pants. That's the whole scissors thing, like a pair of scissors.
That's weird.
Actually, just one. I don't know. I get it.
Weird. But 10 G's, man, come on. Where do you get them? The buckle?
Probably. Everything's expensive there.
10 G's.
Everything's expensive there. No, I do love pants. Pants. I'm a fan of.
You should.
I'm a fan of shorts. But shorts are a summertime thing. I like jeans. I'm not big on khakis. I'm not big on other side. I'm just kind of a denim guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe, in my honest opinion, jeans should be $10. Pants should be $10. Shorts should be $5. I'm seeing some like pair of like workout shorts for $20. What? Who's paying that? And pants for $50, $60, $100.
They're so expensive anymore. The last pair of pants or shorts that I got that were below $10 was like back in the Stephen Barry's days.
Yeah,
like everything was $7.99 or whatever it was.
Right.
But yeah, everything's expensive, man.
Hold on. Zarkathius did bring in something, and we won't go down this because
don't
Hunter's too manly to think that kilts should be worn. I actually am on board with kilts. I think a kilt sounds awesome. Nice and breezy on a hot summer day.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter just thinks that it's a dress, even though it's not.
Enjoy your dress.
I would love you to say that to like an old Scotsman.
You know what that is? It's like this. Okay, so this switchblade, all right?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's a knife.
No, it's not. I'm gonna call it something else. It's a jacurum. Be like, no, that's a knife. You would say, no, that's a knife. No, it's a jacurum. You're like, what? What are you talking about? That's the situation we're talking about. That's a dress.
No.
You just call it a kilt.
No,
it's an effing dress.
Historically, it was made for a specific person. And again, I would like you to say that.
It's a good analogy.
It's a terrible analogy. I would like you to say that.
Knife. It's a knife.
I would like you to say that to William Wallace while he's holding a broadsword with blood on his face.
I'm not going to sit here and make fun. I'm not making fun of you.
You are. You're calling it a dress.
No, I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm calling it what it's called, what it is.
It's different.
Hey, you know what? You're a badass. You can beat the hell out of me. You do a lot of great things, but that's a dress.
No, that's
it's a kilt. Okay. I call it a dress. You call it a kilt.
No, a dress is
They're
different.
both the same thing.
A dress is full body. It's full body. If I'm wearing a dress, it's the full body.
Yeah, it's a skirt.
Right? So
we'll call it a skirt.
But it's not though. It's not.
It's
You just for some reason, Hunter's too manly. He's got too much machismo to wear a skirt, even though historically,
I love the bagpipes. I love the Scottish. I love everything about it. But it's a skirt.
But you're insulting their culture with
that. Insulting it.
Yes, it is. You're calling it you're making it feminine. You're making it feminine.
I didn't know. I'm calling it what it is.
Ridiculous.
I'm not making fun of it. I love everything about the culture.
Apparently not.
No, you're putting things in my mouth.
No, you're saying no. That's a skirt, guys. That's a skirt, guys. That's a skirt. Hey, Scotsman, that's a skirt. No, you're insulting historical.
No,
their culture. Yeah, you're calling it. You're making it feminine. You're making what a man wears feminine.
No,
that's what you're doing.
I called it a skirt. That doesn't mean it's feminine. There's a lot of dudes that wear skirts.
No, but you. So you're saying men can wear skirts then?
Yes.
You're saying it's not a woman outfit.
There are a lot of guys that wear skirts.
Am
I wrong?
What? So you're saying then men can wear skirts and it's not feminine. It's not. They're not wearing feminine clothes then.
No, because I can't say that anymore. You can wear whatever you want.
Okay, I get right. That's fine.
Hey, here we go. Round and round we go.
We'll do that. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It's not a skirt.
I'm not calling you a woman. I'm just calling it what it is. If I were to type in skirt and you typed in kilt and we put them together next to they look pretty damn close.
We're gonna
pretty much the same thing.
We're gonna Google it. We're gonna Google it.
I'm
Just because something looks alike, though, you can't say it's the same thing.
You call it a kilt, I call it a skirt. Don't blame me for that.
I'm gonna look this up right now. Is it?
See, you're putting things into my. You're trying to make me look like a feminist or whatever, or the opposite, whatever that would be. What would it be?
I don't know.
You're trying to make me look like I don't like a culture.
Actually, you know what, Hunter? I can't. I'm incorrect on this. Kilts are knee length, bifurcated pleated tartan skirts. So there you go, Hunter. It's a skirt. There you go.
It's my entrance to the winner's circle.
Why?
See what I'm saying?
Now wait, Hunter. Why wouldn't you wear one though?
Because it's not my style. It's not my style. Do you think these chopsticks would look good in a skirt? You think these coffee straws hanging out the bottom of a skirt would look good? No, I got to cover these things up.
You'd look like a lamp.
Would look like a lamp with two legs.
You'd look like that lamp in A Christmas Story. That's what it would be right there. You put some fishnets on.
I want to hear it again though.
No, you're right. It's a tartan skirt. It's a pleated.
It's what it is.
Skirt. So you wouldn't wear one though because you don't think it's not manly.
Doesn't look good on me.
It's because it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good on me.
That's fair.
Not because it's not manly. Not because it's not.
I like it. How do we go? We got way too. It's pants day, and we got so far off. But it is. So it's a tartan skirt for men. For men. And Hunter wouldn't wear one. Hunter wouldn't wear one not because it's a skirt, but because it wouldn't look good.
It doesn't look good on me.
With his frame.
No.
He doesn't have the
tube top. Tube top doesn't look good on me.
Well, that's because you don't have the chest for it. That's all.
Exactly. I don't have the legs for a skirt.
You have the waist for it. You absolutely do have the frame for it. It's just you don't have the chest. We got to get you some bigger boobs, and then you'll be all right. Anyway, hey, no pants day today. Wear pants if you're going out in public. If you're not going out in public, you can't just go out there and say, hey, it's no pants day today, and I'm not wearing pants. Just so you know. Just so you know. Lastly, let's end with this. That we've gone way too long on pants and kilts and God knows what else. This is bananas. This is bananas. Looks like we've been ordering a lot more stuff this year. Amazon says it's tripled its profit in the first 3 months of 2024. That's $10.5 billion in pure business profit. Amazon's web and services grew the most on there. So in the first quarter of 2024, $10.5 billion.
I got a question.
That's nuts.
So if Jeff Bezos came out and was like, all right, I've done everything. I have all the money in the world. They can't print enough money to give me. You know, I've done it all. I've seen it all. I've been to the moon. I'm flying in space. I got penis rockets. No, that's Elon, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that is Jeff Bezos. He's got the penis rocket, right?
No, yeah, it's Jeff Bezos. He's got the penis rocket. Yep.
What if Amazon was like, you know what? All right, now we're going to give all of our money back. We're going to put it back into America. We're going to I hate saying it, make America great again. I get it. It's the Trump slogan, but we're going to turn things around, I should say. How much could Amazon do for that? If they put all the money back into whatever it was to make things good again. Because I feel like everybody's struggling. Nobody's making enough money anymore. Everything's way too expensive. Like, could he legit by himself turn that all around? By making $10 billion in like 4 months? Like, dude, there's got to be a point where somebody on this earth is like, I am worth every piece of gold on this earth. Let's change things.
So
let's make life great.
Put it this way. So Jeff Bezos' net worth right now, as it stands, $197.1 billion.
It's insane.
That's his net worth. I did look up how much money it would take to end world hunger. Let's just say that.
Okay.
The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization says an annual investment of around $267 billion is needed to achieve zero hunger by 2030. So that's $267 billion a year until 2030. But when you look at that, though, Jeff Bezos could take a lion's share for 1 year, which is pretty impressive. And that's to end hunger in the entire world.
So he could do it for a certain amount of time.
Well, okay, how much would it take to end? How much money would it take to end what homelessness? Let's say homelessness in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The United States costs somewhere between 11 billion to 30 billion per year to eliminate homelessness in the United States. So he could
do that for a while.
For a handful of years.
Yeah.
He could end homelessness if he, again, now he has a net worth. That's obviously, that's not just money in the bank, that clearly. But if we're doing this for sake of the argument here, yeah.
Man.
I mean, he could do a lot of good. I get it. I do feel like, and I know, look, he doesn't owe anybody anything. He doesn't. Okay. No rich person owes anybody anything. I do think clearly we need to tax them more because of the way our system's set up. If you're rich, you get
paying so much, and you're paying nothing.
Right. That I do think is a fault in the system. But I am also a firm believer in, like, it's you earn the money. You thought of this thing that we all love and we use. We should be like, well, hold on a sec. Now you got to give us
you're taking too much. No, it was his thing. He's doing it.
I do also feel that if given this kind of if you're well-to-do, I think you should give back. And I feel like he could do a little.
And I'm
bit
sure
more.
They do. I'm sure they're giving millions, if not billions, back to something. But you know what I'm saying? Imagine you sitting here right now, and that question on your shoulders. Like, I myself could put a huge dent in that by just saying, let's do it.
Let's see.
That's got to weigh on you, right?
Yeah. Let's see. So Bezos, so they did talk about his wife. I get his wife, who again became like the third richest person in the world after their divorce.
Just by being married.
She's given a ton to charity already. She's donated more than 16.5 billion since their 2019 divorce. Bezos, for his part, has donated more than $3 billion over that period since 2019. So it is a lot. I mean, it goes a long way.
A lot of money.
So you look at it, but then also too, okay, out of 197 billion, let's cut that in half. Let's say, okay, 80 billion is what he has, what he can spend. Mm-hmm. Again, it's all numbers, and we're just doing this for the sake of the argument. I feel like, maybe you could do a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But dude, it's wild. It's wild. That's so much money, and he's just going to keep making more.
Here's another question. Could you do that? Is it really his money? Like, I don't think he can just go out and take 80 billion out. Obviously not. But you know what I'm saying? Like I think once you get that much money, like, you can't just be like, 80 billion towards that guy over there. We're going to give him. I think there's people in between that are like, hey, wait. Yeah, that's going to change some things. People are going to get upset. Some people are going to get shot over that. You can't do that. Like, you can give him like $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get into big numbers, there's too much in between to where people are like, hold on, you can't do that. The banks are like, no, it's gonna ruin everything. You're weighing something on this end too much.
So what? How would I word that? Because I said, how much does Jeff Bezos actually have to spend? How much money? Like physical money, I guess. How much?
There's probably not an answer to that, because it probably fluctuates day to day on stocks and what Amazon is doing, and it goes up and down.
Yeah, but he still has a bank account. You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Like he's got to have a Scrooge McDuck, right? But no, he has to though. It's not like it's just all in stocks and bonds and shares.
You know what? I bet it is. It's just a card that probably nobody else has. That's the magic card. Swipe it anywhere as many times as you want, whatever you want, wherever you want. It's not going to get declined.
So this is from 2020. Jeff Bezos, the CEO and founder of the most valuable blah 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 blah, is believed to be worth or he holds 5% of his wealth in cash.
5%. Of what? $1 trillion.
Well,
it's still unlimited.
You know,
there's nothing on this earth that is expensive enough to where he'd be like,
he couldn't do it. And that's what he holds in cash. So I'm sure he has lines of credit. I mean, his credit, he can let it ride. He's like, look, guys, trust me, I'm good for it. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's wild.
Yeah. A good question would be, how much cash does he carry around with him?
He
every
probably
day.
doesn't.
Probably
I mean, I'm
doesn't.
sure well, maybe he does, but again, it's not like you can have a briefcase. I guess you could,
Right.
a
You think
briefcase.
he ever has change in his pocket?
God, do you imagine being a billionaire? How much change, dude? I don't even like breaking $1 and having change in my pocket.
Change in your
Now you
pocket.
got a billionaire, like it's just weighed down.
He's got a pocket full of pennies. Like, why? What?
He just got a pack mule behind him with like old timey leather sacks, like some gold prospector who's coming down from the hills after a big strike.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, this mule's working overtime. Anyway. All right. Well, hey, this has gone on long enough. That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
Who was that old leader? What was it? Genghis Khan?
No,
was it somebody
that old the Chinese dictator or whatever?
Where they would travel around and he would literally give, like, I don't know, to today's equivalent, like $1 billion to a community or like a village, and it would change the entire village so much because they were so rich at that point that it would like wipe out villages because they didn't know what to do with all this money.
It did worse. It actually ended up, So Mansa Musa ruled over the Mali Empire in the 14th century, and his incredible access to gold made him arguably the richest human to have ever lived.
Yep. And he just give away money to villages, and they got too rich, and they didn't know what to do.
It basically gave everyone a winning lottery ticket, and like we've seen throughout at least our history, anyone here in the U.S., it's very few times like we talked about, does it end up great? No, it's
ever.
Yeah. It affected like the worth of their dollar, like it affected it was crazy.
Yeah, isn't that wild? Think about that. Even back in the day, it was the root of all evil.
Even when you're trying to do good, you know what I mean? Super Trucker Troy had a good answer. His credit score is probably 500 because he owns everything. Once you pay off stuff, your score starts going down. That's right. He's not paying a monthly bill to keep his credit up. So it's like, I'm sorry, sir, your credit score is like 75. Okay, so it's 7:44. What do you want to do for sports? Because we still got to do topic of the day and everything.
Yeah, we can rip through it. I won't do scores, but I'll just read a story. There's a golf story here that's pretty interesting. There's probably a lot of things going on this weekend too.
Well, we got Kentucky Derby. Do you want
Kentucky Derby?
Can you save the golf story? You just want to talk about Kentucky Derby, or what do you want to do?
Well, the golf story has to do with this weekend. It's quick. It's real quick. Let's rip it.
It's not that it matters. It doesn't really matter on our timeline. So
yeah. We'll do the golf, and then we'll end with the Kentucky Derby because I want to talk about that.
Okay.
But this one's actually pretty crazy, this golf story, this news. I saw it on the ticker yesterday, and it's in our prep.
On the ticker, see?
And this one might make you angry.
Everyone.
This might make you angry.
Okay.
This morning. It might not.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, David. Zarcathius, obviously, good morning. Thanks for getting Hunter and I into an argument about kilts. Morning, Jeremiah.
Sure.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. You probably hate that. Sorry, buddy. All righty. Good morning. It's 7:45. Brock, Hunter.
What's better, Jeremiah was a bullfrog or bad Leroy Brown?
Well, two different singers. That's you have Three Dog Night, which that's Joy to the World, by the way. Jeremiah was a bullfrog is not the name of it. It's Joy to the World.
Joy to the World.
And then bad Leroy Brown was Jim Croce.
Mm-hmm. I'm going with bad Leroy Brown.
No, wait, was that Jim? No, it's Jim Croce, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm not playing it every weekend. That's for sure.
It's or is it? Yeah, Jim Croce. Hold on, bad.
You should play that song.
Jim Croce. It was Jim Croce. That's a great song. Bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Meaner than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Leroy took the fight, and he liked his fancy clothes.
We didn't ask you to sing it.
It's a great song. Anyway, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Joy to the World's a better song. Folks, it's time for sports. Let's do it, Jesus. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweiser's, other great drinks for you to enjoy responsibly, of course. Get stocked up, drink wiser with Bud Distributing, Bud.
Hey, Bud. Hey, scores from last night. Hell with them. We talked about it last hour, and we got stories to get to. So here we go. In golf, the 2024 U.S. Open Golf Tournament will be held in mid-June. Oh, my bad. I thought it was this weekend. Oops. But this is kind of news, man. As long as he's healthy, Tiger Woods will be there. For the first time since 1995, Tiger Woods didn't get an automatic invitation. He just hasn't been performing well enough to get in the tournament. But yesterday, the USGA announced that Woods, a 3-time U.S. Open champion, received and accepted a special exemption to play in this year's tournament. How do you feel about that?
Hey, you got to pay to play, buddy, or play to play.
So he didn't play.
So he got exempted.
He got exempted. So he got an invitation without performing.
Twofold. I agree because it's Tiger Woods, but also
he is the needle. He is the needle.
Also, though, I mean, it's kind of trash when you think about it.
People off.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of people that have worked hard, and I'm sorry you didn't make it. You're not playing good enough. Now,
you know what? There's one guy who deserves to be there, who's not.
Me?
The very last guy, whoever that is, however many people are in the field. If there's 60 people in the field, there's a guy that should have been 60th who's now 61.
And
because Tiger got invited.
Look, I love you, Tiger, but when you look at it that way, it's kind of
pisses you off, doesn't it?
It's trash, yeah.
And I love Tiger Woods. I love everything about him. And I will watch because Tiger's there, obviously, right? But
yeah, clearly.
To think about things. It's like saying, hey, the Chiefs, they didn't play good in the regular season this year. Actually, they had a losing record. They didn't make it to the playoffs, but
it's the Chiefs.
They won like 2 out of 4 Super Bowls, or however 3 out of 5, or how many they've won.
Yeah,
let's just invite them. That would put people on fire.
Sure. Yeah, that's a very good point, and I think that's I think
what's happening.
That's the long and short of it. I mean, Tiger, we love you. You changed the game forever. Yeah. You brought so many people to the golf world. You changed it literally. But hey, you still got to play.
If he comes to this tournament, rides in a golf cart after being invited and wins.
He's drinking Jack and Diet Cokes out of a McDonald's.
Started smoking cigs.
Out of it, he goes all John Daly on us. Ooh, right. I don't know.
That's gonna do something. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, it's nice that Tiger is there, but dude, some people I think are gonna be a little weary.
Yeah. No, I agree completely. Yeah.
There's already some people pissed off that they were following Tiger during the Masters, even though he was last place.
Yeah.
They're like other players that they didn't even show on TV that they're like, dude, what? Tiger's not even in contention. What are you showing him for? It's Tiger Woods.
I get it, but man, no, I think, yeah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna sing a different tune on this one. Tiger, we love you, but sorry, buddy, you got to perform to play, and hey, it's a competition for a reason. Let everyone in then. Let everyone in then.
I thought that's an interesting take and an interesting question. Whereas,
sorry, Tiger.
Or did people not get pissed off about it because generally, everybody likes Tiger?
But you gotta, it's still a competition though. It's still a competition.
So millions of dollars at hand.
$1 million in hand. And what if he comes in and crushes it? Well,
he takes to be there, man.
He shouldn't be there. He didn't earn a spot. That's great. He golfed well this weekend, but I don't know. Gray area.
Why have rules if we're not going to follow them? That's what I'd be saying if I was one of those golfers. Right. Apparently, we're here just sitting balls around.
Yeah, we're just, it's just a free for all, everyone. Don't worry about it.
Just a weekend friendly match.
Just having fun here. There's no rules. That's a good point.
I'm not here to talk trash about Tiger Woods because I love him to death.
I don't think we are, though. And honestly, I think Tiger probably
rules.
I think he would agree. I think Tiger would agree with us on a
Those are the rules. Didn't write them.
Yeah, what does Shooter McGavin think of this? All right.
Kick him off the tour, Doug.
What does Shooter McGavin have to say? And I think he'd say those are the rules. Didn't write them. Play the ball as it lies. I like that. Good story, good conversation, and I think we have an answer. I don't think Tiger should play. Sorry.
I think you're right on that one.
Sorry.
Good sports story. All right, get to the Kentucky Derby.
I tell you what, I don't want to. The Kentucky Derby this weekend, bunch of rich people, big goofy hats, mint juleps, facing, probably a lot of horses nervous because that's possibly.
This race didn't even start. Yeah, his foot was shaking. His ankle was a little wobbly. Just
you got that horse owner going. I tell you what, I tell you what, Nancy's dream. You better run well.
Right.
He's shining that 12 gauge up.
Yep. He didn't get a full 8 hours of sleep last night. What did we do? Bro? Jesus.
So yeah. So what do we got? We got big goofy hats, mint juleps, and just a bunch of terrified horses running for their lives. Look
at that beautiful horse over there. My God, wow, he must have been nursed his whole entire life.
Majestic beast.
It really is majestic. Look at that horse. Look
unbelievable.
Talk about that one right there. Look at that.
I've never seen such a majestic. He just shot it in the face. Well, he took third in this race. That still seems pretty good.
Oh my God. Was that by accident?
No, clearly.
Is there a shooter in the...
Hey, excuse me, sir, you there? Yes. I know the race is over. Where are you going with that shotgun with the sugar cube on the end of the barrel? Oh, don't worry about it.
Turn away, son. Turn away. Jesus. You got a banana clip in this thing?
How many are you shooting? Stop! Yeah, actually, I don't know if anyone notices that any horse that finishes fourth or lower gets the cut.
Jesus. Line them up. It's so terrible. That's a terrible shot.
Oh no, he's going stall to stall for all the That's all it is. You got some guy
just wait till the people leave, would you? God, it's a loud gun.
Hey, it takes a long time to get all these dead horses out of here. So no, we got
to relax.
Actually, yeah, hold on. We got to put it more in the distance. Everyone's up in the stands. Welcome everyone.
No, that's as you're driving off. You're driving away from the. You could still hear it. How many horses are there? God.
Actually, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me look this up. Hold on, real quick. How many horses run in the Kentucky Derby? 20 horses. Okay, so let's take care of this because you have win, place, and then show. That's how it goes. Which, by the way, I will be gambling on this. So we're gonna take the top three. So we have 17 horses we need to put down. Let's get started. We got a lot. There's one. 2, 3.
All right, I gotta go. I can't do it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
What are we doing with all these?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, does anybody have any more shells? I got 4 horses left. I found a couple more. Don't worry. That was, what was that? 15?
The 16. Barrel is turning red.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming to the Kentucky Derby. Just murdered 17 loser horses. Unbelievable.
It's terrible.
Oh, I got horse blood in my mint julep.
Terrible, dude.
All right. That's your sports brought.
That's a lot of glue.
That's a lot of glue. Hey, look, we gotta have glue. Gotta have glue. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
Jesus.
So many there. Sorry, everyone.
4 horses. What's the topic?
If you could see a stat after you die, what life stat would you want to see?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, Super Church say number 7 still kicking. I will take care of him. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh, I got one more. There we go. All right. Yeah, 7:56. We'll get right into it. Here.
I got a good one, I think.
All right, here we go. Well, good morning. 7:57. It's Brock. It's Hunter.
Nice.
Yeah, we should probably get into it, huh?
All right.
It is time for your topic of the day. All right, you're dead. Okay, you're like one of the horses that's in Kentucky Derby. All right,
Right. You were standing behind horse number 8.
right. It's just right there. Sorry.
He missed.
The ricochet off of Seabiscuit's hoof. Off of his dead. You're dead. You can see all the stats of your life. What stat would you look up first?
Oh, I got an interesting answer, I think. And I just thought of this one. I think this is a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So every dollar bill that I have made in my entire life, because money comes and goes. Actually, you barely hold on to it. You grab it, you pass it to the next person.
Hold on.
Since
Now,
day one.
are we talking? So are you talking like
Since I was born.
Birthday
You
money?
give me $1 for losing a tooth, that counts.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So every single penny that I have made in my entire life, like what's that number? If I never spent a penny in my life, what's my bank account say?
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea. Like if I were to guess, it's like guessing how many jelly beans. Like I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I guess
Money comes and goes day by day by day by day.
So you could, in a sense of your professional career, like for example, I've kept every pay stub I've gotten since I've worked here.
Yeah, I'm talking beyond that though.
But
Your
beyond
entire
that,
life, graduation money, tooth fairy money, the dollar you found on the ground, the money you made from the slot machine that night.
Right.
I mean everything.
Dollar right.
What is that number?
Yeah, interesting. Actually, it might be kind of depressing.
Millions?
Maybe.
That's tough. And obviously different for different people, but yeah, I couldn't even begin to tell you.
I don't think so. Probably not millions.
Over your whole life? That's interesting.
Yeah. Like I said, you could definitely
what if somebody like dropped a bomb? Like I know the number, and they were like $20 million.
Now, see, I think we're overextending because here, like I said, think about what you make a year,
all right,
and how long you've been working professionally. Then, like you look at graduation money, it takes a lot to get to $1 million. You know what I mean?
But a lot of it adds up.
It does.
Year by year by year. By year, grandma giving you a lot of money when she passed. It adds up.
Yeah.
Be interesting to know that.
I wouldn't say where you're at right now, not millions. I think it'd be
millions,
but no, because you think about how long it takes from the day you start putting into your 401k and Social Security to get to where you can have a million or two overall to live off of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you want to know that?
I tell you what, I would look up on the flip side of that coin how much money I've wasted.
How much money you've spent?
You spent?
Oh,
wasted. How about this? That you didn't spend on like a mortgage or like on fast food or at the bar, like money that you just were frivolous with, like frivolous expenditure.
Well, if you knew that answer, how much money you've spent, you could figure out how much money you've made. Then you just add what you got, right?
Well, if you knew how much you had, yeah.
I've spent. So if I spent X amount, however much money I have right now, I just add that to that number, and that's probably around how much money you've made, right?
Yeah, that's what it would be. Or if you look at, so if you're saying how much I've made total, like your number, from day one, right, you can kind of figure that out. But that would be a depressing stat for me because I look at it now, I'm like, God, where? Like I know I've made money my whole life. Where is it? It's not in my bank. It's not in my bank.
Yeah.
It's gone.
That's why I don't deal with cash anymore because I don't physically want to see how much I'm paying. I just like swipe it. Swipe it and forget about it.
As soon as you break that $100 bill, might as well
Mhm.
just spend the rest of it. Just spend the
Mhm.
rest of it because it's gone. It's gone.
Mhm.
Let's go to Facebook. When you die, you can see all the stats of your life. What stat would you look up first? Travis had a good one. How many golf balls I've lost, then found? Yeah, I think look at how many golf balls you've lost versus how many you found. What's the over under? I think
you
I've
times that to how many people play golf. How many balls are just sitting there in the woods?
Dude,
My
just
God.
in the woods, in water hazards. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a point where that like affects the environment? Like
It's
we're gonna have
gotta
to start making golf balls environmentally friendly because
Yeah.
everybody's losing them. They just sit
Honestly,
there.
if you could make like a dissolving golf ball that after like, 5 years, that'd be a good idea. Because you're
Yeah.
right, Hunter. How many golf balls are like sitting in squirrel nests and everything? Or,
In like 200 years, like people are gonna be like, "What are all these brown things in the woods? What is going on?"
cigarette butts and golf balls. That's
Golf
all. It's unbelievable. That's what and grocery bags. That's what we're leaving behind. What we're leaving behind. Tony said the stat he would see is time spent on the toilet.
Ooh, especially now. That's probably tripled since phones have been out.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, I'd say quadrupled.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sit around an old timey toilet. You get in and you get out. I don't want to be sitting over that thing. But nowadays, you got the bidet.
Yeah.
Your
phone.
Some people have TVs in their bathroom now. It's just
if you got a TV in your bathroom, that's different. That's different. Eric, our buddy Eric made it so he could. I think he's got one either in the bathroom or he's got a mirror set up so he can see
you
it.
can watch it.
I think you can watch it for the stream in the morning. So thanks, Eric. We appreciate it. Let's see. Brandon said how many swear words I said. That's a good one. I like that stat.
Brock, that would be one for you.
I've cleaned it up though. You noticed on the golf course. I said darn it. I said
you did say darn it. And honestly, it was weird.
Yeah.
Darn it. I'm like,
darn it.
Was that Brock's brother? Who is that?
I've cleaned it up a little bit ever since having a kiddo because not that I don't want to. It's just that my daughter is a sponge and she'll start saying it. She already has.
Beaver cleaver over here.
Yeah. Well, gosh darn it, Wally. Let's see. Tony said, golly. Well, son of a bee sting. Whoa, no need for the hard language there, Wally. Tony said pounds of bacon I've had in my life.
I don't eat bacon on the regular, so it's like a treat
for
me.
Should. It's not good. It's been proven it's not good for you. So I like Brandon's answer. Brandon said if he could look up any stat from his life after he died, how many arguments I actually won, even though I told her she was right. I like that. I like that one. How many times I've just rolled over because it's easier. All right, fine. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. How many times I've said I'm sorry when I didn't need to?
You think it'd be over 50%?
75. I like that. Be honest. Let's see. Sydney had a good one. How many curbs I've hit?
Oh yeah,
that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Curbs.
God, there's nothing
she
worse.
takes tight corners, man.
There's nothing worse too.
I'm sitting in the passenger seat. So I'll look out the window and be like, "Damn, you cut that close."
That's what you get for letting the woman drive.
Do you know where your outside tire is by chance?
I do now.
It's not underneath the car necessarily. Talking about you for sure. She's like, "What are you talking trash?"
Is it worse on her right side?
I'm the speed demon over here.
Hey, it's better than rubbing curves.
Hey, rubbing's racing, son. That's what it is.
See her rims.
Is it worse on her right side or her left side? Is she
right side?
The right side? Yeah.
Has no idea where the right tires are.
I thought my car was wider. It's not. It's not. Let's see. Celeste had a nice answer. How many people I've helped? That's a nice stat. That's a nice stat.
Yeah.
How many? Maybe
zero.
Yeah, right. Oh, geez. Hey, you're a real piece of trash.
Start doing that.
Let's see. Mark said how many pounds of weed I've smoked.
Oh yeah. I think that question has always been brought up in the circle of stoners at some point.
Yeah.
And if you put all the weed that we smoked on one pile, how do you think the pile would be?
You know what might be a creepy one? I just thought of this. Not to go on, but you're absolutely right on the weed smokers. How many times you've almost died? Wouldn't that'd be kind of a creepy one, or like kind of a scary one? Like how many times you were close to death?
Yeah.
Because I think it's
like
more
right
than
there.
I think
More than
it's
you think.
more than you think. You know?
Sometimes you escape death and you don't even know.
No.
You just left like a minute earlier that morning and you lucked out.
I mean, to be honest, like every time we get in a car, I guess you could chalk it up to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're not wrong. How
But
about
yeah.
this? How many times have I passed a murderer in my life?
Well, they
unknowingly?
actually said they have a
Just stat
stat.
out there.
It seems unrealistic. They say like
It's
you'll
pretty high.
you pass like 10 serial killers in your life or something like that.
But think
Which-
about it.
I don't know. That doesn't. Yeah, like it's like you cross paths with 10 murderers in your life or
Think
something.
about
like
it. One time walking through a prison. There's 10
Yeah,
right there.
but that's condensed though. They're saying not all of us walk through a prison. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like just walking down the street.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And
Or yeah,
some of them are still at large. And somebody knows. Nobody knows.
Or yeah, someone who just did it and got
Nobody
away with it.
didn't
I don't
get
know.
caught.
Yeah.
Plenty of people walking around like that.
Ryan said how many fish I've caught. I'd love to see that, but it'd be depressing for me. It'd be depressing for me.
I think I could guess yours.
Oh yeah? Yeah, could you? Could you? Could you guess mine, Hunter? Could you do it? I can do it on one hand. I don't even need to take my
No,
They'll
they'll take one back.
You do it.
We're taking a finger back.
I don't even need to take my shoes off for that count. Damn you, Hunter. Son of a bitch. Anyway. All right. We're gonna take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
How many hole-in-ones I've gotten?
That's easy. That's easy. Or how you were close. You were close. How do you know though? I guess you know though. So Adam, how much time I've wasted listening to the Plan B Morning Show?
Too much.
That's fair. Anyway. All right. Well, hey, thanks everyone. If I missed that, Paul, good morning to everyone. Thanks for joining us. Kind of a off morning because we've been so behind schedule, but thanks for joining us. Rip it off.
Oh God! Is it bleeding?
Nah, you're okay. You're all right. You'll survive. You'll survive. But hey, have a great weekend, everyone. And
What's this do to you?
nothing. Go throw it in a ball pit. Oh, it's your own Band-Aid. It's fine.
It's so
If
gross.
that was a random Band-Aid, that would have been way gross. But
Hey, this will be floating by you in the summer at some point.
hey, you can't wait. Can't wait.
When you're in
It's
the
gonna end
lake.
up in a ball pit or in a pool. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Yep.